It is now 5:15 on this Friday. It's the Friday before the 4th of July weekend. What a weekend. Some of you might even have an extended weekend because y'all could be off either today or maybe even Monday as well, because the 4th of July actually does fall on a Sunday this year. Now we're taking a look at our live radar, and there was that line of thunderstorms that I talked about in my Facebook Live along with Chief Meteorologist Andy Anderson earlier this afternoon. And it's now pretty much been relegated to the status of a few lighter, damp standard shower activity rather than the thunderstorms that we saw that pounded places like Mejia as well as Groesbeck and through Marlin and just to the south and east of us in Temple, Belton, maybe the Rogers area as we headed throughout the course of the evening. Now there is a flood advisory for Mills County. That's the Goldthwaite area, and that's because they have that lingering cell passing through portions of that area, just sitting there like a bump on a log. Now most of this atmosphere is in recovery mode, which means this: we're not going to be seeing a whole lot of thunderstorm activity throughout the course of the night, maybe just a few isolated showers at best, although we are starting to see some things pop up over portions of Bosque and Hamilton counties as well. Places like Hamilton seeing a bit of that shower activity as well. And the temperatures are pretty much of a contrast. Waco's already back to 86 and Hillsboro's at 89, but some areas are still not even out of the 70s as a result of that. That includes Harker Heights. Now there was a thunderstorm that passed through Carpers Cove earlier this afternoon, but we are still seeing those mostly cloudy skies on our Emerald Lawns tower cam. Lows tonight are going to be in those mid 70s, maybe even some upper 70s as well with the cloud cover in place. We'll only get to those mid 80s with those northerly winds becoming easterly, and could still see a few of those scattered thunderstorms throughout the course of this afternoon because that frontal boundary is going to pretty much sit there like a bump on a log, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a bit. But the Jordan meter for tomorrow, I'm going to keep it as a 7 because we are going to see those scattered thunderstorms. Not going to be a total washout. Won't be a washout for Sunday either for the 4th of July with temperatures in those upper 80s, but you may want to watch for the potential for a few of those scattered thunderstorms, even if you're out on the lakes as well. If you start to see those waves picking up a little bit, may want to get to shore quickly. Andy Anderson talked about that in his Facebook Live, or my Facebook Live as well. And with those rain chances, we are going to be looking at 40 to 30% chances over these next few days because of this frontal boundary that's pretty much going to be stuck where it is across much of central Texas. And that'll lead to an active pattern for the beginning of next week. We could dry out by the time we get to the latter portions of next week and get closer to summertime averages again, but we got to get through this weekend in a few of these isolated thunderstorms here or there first. But let me tell you something, it is not going to be a washout, so don't cancel your outdoor plans yet, Chris and Leslie.